Hello, good morning. Welcome to another video from Talking Auto. Today you join me here at TW White & Sons in Orpington. Now they gave me a call yesterday and said we got a car that we'd like to get on your channel basically. So yeah, I thought I'd come down and just give you guys a quick look around this car that they've got. Okay, so what we have here is a 2020 BMW 135i. Now this is the XDrive model. I think it's covered just over 11,000 miles. It's finished in this beautiful white. I think it's like a polar white, some sort of colour like that. And as you can see, the interior looks like an orange. It's actually a magma red. But it does look like an orange. It's really nice. I'm not normally one for a red interior, but this is very, very orange. It's actually quite nice. Contrast with the white outside goes really well. This has got the bigger 19-inch alloys on it. Just come around the front here. It's got the full LED headlights and rear lights. As you can see, it's got they're like the brushed stainless mirror caps that matches really well with the alloys. The alloys have got they're like a silver, but again they've got this like brushed aluminium on the inserts. As you can see, 135i and the XDrive there with the twin pipes. Just have a look there. So yeah, it's a really high spec. We'll jump inside in a second. I'll just get a start up and yeah, we'll talk a bit more when we're inside. Okay, so yeah, here you can see, I think this car's got just over 11,000 miles on the clock. As you can see, this is the main entertainment system here. So you've got your dual climate control, heated seats, front and rear heated screens, got some menu buttons. Down here, I believe that is a wireless charger for your phone. USB port, and this is all your main controls down here. So you have your swivel wheel, you've got your settings, sport, comfort, eco, handbrake, gear stick. That's your start stop button. What we're going to do, I'm just going to go out for a drive, just tell you a bit more about it. Okay, so first thing to talk about really, the handling. From what I can see, it's very light on the steering. Normally with like these performance cars, the steering's quite heavy, and this actually is really light. Admittedly, I have got it in comfort mode at the moment, so yeah, just, you know, it's sort of normal setting. Yeah, the steering feels really nice. The seating position's good. I've got it set up for me. I'm about 5'11". There's plenty of lumbar support as well in the sides. These seats are actually really nice. Headroom's good. Yeah, first impressions, it's a nice place to be. So we'll take it out on a bit of dual carriageway and stuff like that, just to see how it does perform we might put it into the sport mode as well, see how it goes. But yeah, first impressions, yeah, it's nice. Just gonna get some fuel and I'll be back with you. Okay, so you're back with me. Just put some fuel in it. Fuel prices at the moment are crazy, as you probably all aware. Yeah, okay, so back to a bit more of the interior. As I say, this is like a magma red. It's actually described as in the brochures. It's more of an orange, I would say. I actually really like the colour. I didn't think I would like it in person, but it's actually really nice. There's so many good features. You've got the Harman and Kardon stereo in here, which has actually got like a seven dual logic speaker system, which is actually really nice, really good quality stereo. Heated seats are on this. Now this doesn't have the electric seats. It has electric lumbar, but it doesn't have full electric seats. That comes in a comfort pack, I believe. Again, it's not the end of the world. Personally, if I get in the car after my other half, she's a lot shorter than me, so she tends to have to seat quite a bit further forward than I do. Obviously, when I get in it, I have to stand outside with the electric seat, waiting for it to go back, whereas when you've got the manual ones, it's a lot quicker just to slide it back. So it's something that I don't really need. I wouldn't let it put me off the car at all. So yeah, say there's probably going to be a lot of stuff. I've never actually driven one of these before. I did have a 118i, which I believe is the 1.5 petrol turbo. I did have one of them on loan a few years ago when I did have a BMW. It had gone in for a service. They lent me the new 1 Series. Again, that drove really nice. Not as nice as this. I would say that definitely having the top spec one, you can feel a difference. They do both still drive really nice, but this one drives very nice. Yeah, the exterior, I say it's finishing like I want to say it's like a glacier white or a polar white. You could always look up on that on BMW's website. It's got the upgraded 19-inch alloys, which I think really set the car off. If you're gonna have a car that looks this good, you need a nice set of alloys on it as well, which these are definitely a nice set of alloys. Say the twin pipes, twin exhaust pipes out the back, they just look cool, looks nice and sporty. I actually prefer a car to have, you know, one each side. It just, I don't know, just the symmetrical thing, it looks really cool. I can see in front of me a bit more of the interior, I'm looking forwards now. It's got a heads-up display, it's telling me my speed, the speed of the road, so the speed limit. When you have sat-nav, it comes up all your sat-nav directions, road names, etc. In front of me here, I've got a full digital display in front of me. Again, it's got my speed, it's got my speedo on the left, rev counter on the right. I've got fuel temperature, I've got how much I've got fuel in the tank. Again, this one's set out at the moment, so I've got the sat nav is actually in the middle of those two dials. It sort of fades into the speedo and the rev counter, which is like really cool. It actually looks really nice. I like that. I've got paddle gears up and down. I've got cruise control, speed limiter, answering the call. I've got voice control. I've got a menu button on here, which again you can bring up different menus on the heads-up display. So your sat nav, what you're listening to, various other bits. What else has it got on here? So yeah, media, radio, telling you what you listen to, brings up all the song titles and that. Yeah, no, it's really nice. I would definitely say I've missed some stuff. As I said before, I've never really driven one of these or been in one of these of this spec anyway. If there is any more questions, don't hesitate to give TW White and Sons in Orpington a call. I don't think this is going to be around for long. Who knows, by the time this video's even gone out, it may have already been sold. Sorry if that is the case. This is a really good car. Let's just try and find the mileage on this. Bear with me. No, not that one. Could be that one. No. Sorry, as I say, this is all very new to me. I'm just trying to get the mileage up. I believe it's on their website, on TW White and Sons website. I think it's just over 11,500 miles on the clock. And for the price that it is, I have looked myself on Auto Trader. For the mileage it's got, and for the money that it is, it's just below average, to be fair. There's a lot more out there that are a lot more expensive than this, with that sort of similar mileage. And the condition that this car is in, it's got a couple of little scuffs on the alloys, but they will be done before the new owner comes and collects it. It will all be done. They do have an on-site alloy wheel refurb, and he does like dent removal, paintless dent removal, stuff like that on site. So it will all be done, and I'm sure it'll look in showroom condition by the time you come and collect it. So yeah, just give them a call or an email at any time of the day. It doesn't matter, even out of hours. If they don't pick up the email that evening, they will pick it up the next morning. So yeah, going back to the drive, yeah, it drives really nice. As I say, I'm in comfort. I don't know what Eco does. Eco turns all the dials blue. I can't really tell much difference between Eco and Comfort. I'm assuming Eco. Yeah, so okay, in Eco, when you put your foot down, it just takes a little while longer to actually pick up. But I mean, Eco, I would have it in Eco, really. It drives perfect. Unless you're going to go on a motorway and give it a little blast, why not have it in Eco? Yeah, I would say that sport mode's probably more track related. If you was ever going to take this car on the track, or for a little weekend blast around some private roads, by all means, sport mode, use your paddles. I believe this has got about 306 brake horsepower, so it's not going to hang about. It's definitely not going to hang about. The torque's about 300 something, 400 something torque again, so it's very torquey, and it is the XDrive, and it really does pick up and go. It doesn't seem to lose any traction that I've noticed in the short time that I've been driving it. It is a nice day today. It's dry, so that it might be a different story in the wet, but yeah, no, it's nice. What I'm going to do, so I'm just doing a few, this is sort of, I'm in the town at the moment. What I'm going to do, I'm going to get out to a bit of a dual carriageway, and you'll, I'll catch up with you then, and we'll see what the dual carriageway is like. Okay, so I'm now on a bit of a dual carriageway. Again, it's very quiet, considering it's got the big wheels. There's not much tyre noise. I'm just going to go round a bit of a roundabout, and then I'm just going to give it a little blip, see what it's like. This is going to be like a little 30 to 70 pull, I guess. So yeah, it's pretty quick. Pulls really strong the whole way through that then. So that was about a 30 to 70. Yeah, really strong engine. I believe there's a lot of tuning capability on this engine as well. There's a few other guys I follow on YouTube who have had these, and you can tune these pretty aggressively. So yeah, if you're in that sort of, you know, into your tuning your cars, yeah, I would say this has definitely got a lot of potential. Okay, so I'm just going to come down here now, just entering onto motorway. What I'll do, into comfort, you can just sit back now and just cruise along. I don't think I've mentioned this is the auto. It's a 7-speed auto. I think it's 7, could be 8. Let's have a quick look. It's 8. It is 8-speed, so it's 8-speed auto. Again, now just cruising 60 mile an hour. You wouldn't know you was in any sort of higher performance car at all. Really, it just, yeah, it just feels really nice and smooth. Yeah, I say it's a really nice car. Head on to their website, TW White & Sons, Orpington. For any further questions or inquiries you've got, don't hesitate, give them a call or an email. I'm going to leave it there, guys. I'm heading back there now to drop the car back off to them. I don't have it for very long, but yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, give us a thumbs up and a like. It all helps on the channel. See you again soon. Cheers.